Naomi Suzanne from Naomi's Home Health. Hang on. Is that better? Sorry, my camera's blurry. There we go. So I have a little gift for you. I'm going to be running a masterclass on how to get your healing journey moving faster and get you to where you want to go. Now, it's a 35 to 45-minute class. There's going to be 2 available. It's in Australian time, Sydney time. So I will add a time zone converter for you. But what you're going to learn in this masterclass is how to get your health journey started by healing naturally. Now, we are all in here, you know, whether we take medication or whether we don't, or whether we feel bad or whether we don't. If you are diagnosed with a thyroid condition, you have a health issue, regardless if you're struggling with it or not. You may struggle with it. It could start tomorrow. Like my struggle, I was doing fine. I hadn't gained any weight. I was taking my medication, and then it just hit me bang one day. I probably was getting some signals that I was ignoring. I'm not even really sure, but it just felt like it was a avalanche on top of me. It was my heart palpitations. Then I wasn't sleeping. Then I started to gain weight. Then the energy started to go. It all just happened at once. So I want you to know, if you are not really struggling with your health right now, don't be complacent like I was and sit there and go, it'll be fine. I'm taking the medication. The medication gets rid of my symptoms. Medication can keep your symptoms at bay for a while, but that's not always the case. And I know people in here are going, if you get medication right, you'll feel better. That's not the case either, because your body is still, like, you're taking a pill and the hormones may be balanced technically, but you still have a lot going on in your body. Your liver is still, not working effectively. It's overburdened. It's not detoxing your body properly. Your NRF2 pathway isn't switched on properly. So you need to reactivate that by cleansing your body and getting the things going in your body again. So just taking medication and going to the doctor and getting your bloods done is not the only work you should be doing. And my philosophy is very, very simple and very basic to start with. And it's not something we're going to rush and go, right, get rid of all of this stuff out of your life and start doing this. It's so overwhelming to do 200 things in a week and think that you're going to get better next week. It's not going to happen. I want to educate you on how it's going to happen for you. So I want to help you calm your farm, because I was a raving lunatic, basically. I wanted to be healed tomorrow, and I was going to do everything, and I've got to cut this out, and I've got to get rid of that. That's stress, which is what your body does not need when it's healing. So what we're going to do is we're going to reduce the stress. We're going to take out the overwhelm for you, and we're going to help you just put things in place one at a time. So this is what the masterclass is going to offer you, is free education on, calming your farm and getting you step by step where you need to go. There is going to be no selling of anything in the masterclass. This is an educational thing for you. It is to help you get where you need to go, because I know a lot of people in this group need help. It's in 2 weeks' time. I am going to offer it to you first this week because there are limited spaces available. So I'm going to keep it open for you this week, and then next week I will open it up to my other platforms. So if you would like to understand how you need to get to a certain place in your health and in your healing, and you want to understand the steps of how to get there without going crazy like I did, you can join in this masterclass. I will put the link in the comments. I will be posting about it so you will understand more what's going to be in the masterclass. But there is limited seats available. So book in when you can, and use the time converter if you don't know what time Australian time is. So we'll pop that in for you, and let's work together on getting better, because that's the aim of this group, is for you to get better. And sometimes just looking at a few posts and videos and then thinking, oh, I don't know, should I do that, should I not? I want to help you understand why I'm posting the things I'm posting, and why I'm posting the things, why you need to do some of the things that are coming up for you. Because sometimes when you're looking at all these posts and she's like, what is she telling me to do now? Yesterday it was do this, this, and this. I don't have the time for that. So this page is just, releasing some things, do things in your own time. But in this masterclass, I want to show you how to just take it easy and do it effectively, basically. Because I want to show you all the right things to do instead of doing what I did, which was all the wrong things, and it took me a lot of time, money, energy, but I learned a lot in the process. But if you want to get there quicker, it took me a couple of years, of working it all out and paying a fortune here and there, and felt like maybe 2/3 of the money I have forked out, it felt like it was just getting flushed down the toilet. I now look at that as it was an investment, and I learned what not to do. But I want to show you what you can do without all that pain. So let me know in the comments if it's something that you would love to join in on. But there is limited spaces, so book in, and I hope I see you on the call so we can work together and get you where you need to go.